Hi everyone, I hope you're all. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into XRP once again. Thank you for support. Okay, big up the CoinsKid crew. So right now we're looking for the break of this resistance just there for XRP. If it fails to get through it, I would imagine you're going to come down and you get some beautiful little bids down here on 73 cents for XRP. Where you get a lovely little wick bounce, start to break that resistance, and that will be a lovely little long opportunity. Okay, if you do break this resistance, this will be an amazing little long opportunity, because what we're looking for here is a retest of this yellow line, which is a 20 EMA. If we start to hold and back test and get through that, and then come back up and back test, and the red line, which is a 55, boom, there's your uptrend. You know, there's your confirmation. You're going to come up and retest that white line there, which is a major level of resistance. You know, if we can start to get back through that, that's amazing, because technically once you break this level of resistance, okay, you do usually always retrace to where you formed the resistance. And you can see in this instance, you've come up there and you've rolled and you've been hitting your head on that level of resistance ever since you formed it way back there in the start of November, I believe it was. So you've been in a whopping downtrend here for XRP since November, I think it is, from there today, yeah, 8th of November. So right now you've currently been in there for around about 38 days, you know, in a whopping downtrend. Resistance, resistance, resistance. And like I've shown you before, when you break these downtrends, okay, these levels of resistance, 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 you break it, you do usually fall back to the support of the trend line like this. Look, you broke it, yay, fall back, hold support, confirmation, fantastic entry point, and at that point you come back up and you retrace, bang. Okay, same goes here in this retracement that we went through, this big whopping correction for XRP. Resistance, 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 fell back down, resistance, 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 resistance. Once we broke it, what did we do? We fell back to it, support, golden entry point. At that point we retraced all the way to that point there. Okay, so this is what we're looking for, and you know, 9 times out of 10 this is the pattern it creates, and this is the technical break that we look for, and this is what you do. You trade on confirmation. So for example, you know, if and here's a big if XRP did break out right now, okay, and start to fall back to support like that, that would be your entry point on the retest of that line, okay, because that's what it does. Look, you can see fantastic entry point when you break resistance. Okay, so this is what we're looking for, a break of resistance of this trending line here. Okay, so resistance, 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 and with that would be an amazing opportunity, because you will be looking at the full retracement to this high. That's the technical break target. Okay, but with that, you see breaking above this white trend line, hold it on the weekly time frame, get a close above that on the weekly time frame just there. You know, if you're looking for the optimal entry point, get the close above that level of resistance, because you see you're having wicks, you know, fake outs just there. Get the close above this trend line, boom, there's your go signal for the full retracement for XRP, and you've broken out a huge horizontal here for XRP. You know, and you're looking to go along, and I do think, you know, you're going to retrace that high, retrace the all-time high, and you've got your minimal $4.50 target for me, which is an impulsive break target that we've been in for many moons right now for XRP. But it's just frustrating. At the end of the day, all this is accumulation. Basically, it's accumulation. It won't be accumulation if you lose a key level support on the monthly time frame, and I've gone through that with you yesterday. Okay, for XRP on the monthly time frame here, if we do start to close below this key level of support, it no longer becomes a horizontal, it becomes a descending triangle. Okay, so you've got that key level support just there. Okay, so you can see you've come up into it, and right now you are on the cusp of forming some kind of descending triangle. Now if you start to lose this key level support just there, this descending triangle will be validated, and you're going to roll down to 30 cents. We've gone through that yesterday, the bear market confirmation scenario. Okay, not got it yet, that's hopium for the bears, but right now you are coiling up, because you've got these wicks. Look, you see these wicks of support on the lows just there, on the high lows, and you did it in a previous uptrend as well, you know, which I've shown you on a different chart. So at the minute XRP is good, it's looking good, you're holding support, you're holding a monthly 20 as well, which is really important. Okay, on any time frame, when you're holding this, you're in an uptrend. At the minute, I think on the daily, like I said to you, look, you're coming down, you are coming down, you're under the 20. If you're looking for a confirmation break, then just look for the basically the buy and go to the beach. Look, you're broken out like that. I mean, this is an amazing signal in itself, the long opportunity right there that you can open on buy a bit. But if you're looking for an absolute optimal entry point, just here, wait for the buy and go to the beach, fall back to support, confirmation just there, got a beautiful buy and go to the beach, fall back to support, confirmation. You're going to come up and retest that white trend line. And what did you do? Just there, confirmation, come up and retest that white trend line. What did you do? Boom. And again, you break that, start to come back up, what you're going to do? You're going to retest that trend line, because that's what you keep doing. So yeah, XRP is looking okay, it's looking good, it's looking relatively bullish for continuation. But I'm not saying you can't correct here and come down to another key level support. Like I said to you yesterday, if you do continue to sort of close below this particular level at the moment, which you are running into, this 050, you can see you're struggling to close above that level of support, resistance at the moment, sorry. If you do continue to do that, then for XRP, I do think potentially it's looking for some sort of V-shaped kind of bottom here, where you're going to come down like this, bounce off that, come up, then break that, come up, run into that, resistance, fall back to this as support, and that could be an optimal entry point right there if it fails to break that level of resistance. Look how crunch it is just here. Look how crunch this is today for the break of resistance. It's on the verge of something. It's on the verge of either rolling and retesting that 0618, or you're on the verge of breaking out here for XRP. So come to your charts, but again, remember what XRP does. What XRP does in each break. Okay, so I mean, you could open along here and it takes off into space, fantastic, but it could equally go like this and shit the bed basically and come all the way down to there. So you can see in each and every single scenario, comes up, falls back to the trend line as support. Fantastic entry point, because you're breaking out kilo resistance and you're falling back to it as support, and that's what we want to see. That's where you open your long on Bybit. Do you understand that? Look, that's where you opened your long on Bybit. Do you understand that? Or, you know, don't be a degen and wait for this nice little signal here for XRP. So you understand that update, okay? Everything's looking okay. Everything's looking okay, but we need to sort of break out this little resistance. Okay, break that resistance, fall back to support, entry point. See you later. Take care, everyone. Back soon with another update on XRP. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Bye bye.